Alright, good afternoon. We just got the truck serviced. The oil change, filters, and then we replaced 2 sensors. I realized when editing the last video that I didn't really talk much about the sensor stuff. One sensor, intake manifold pressure sensor, could possibly be the reason for the truck wanting to stall. I had 2 different people recommend that, so I replaced that. I got the truck running at the moment. I'm still kind of skeptical with the way it's behaving, but I'm gonna hope for the best. We'll see. It seems to have most of its issues when it first starts in the morning, when it's cold, as you kind of saw in the last video. When I first started up the truck, it basically stalled and started running at 300 RPM. That's why I had to restart it again. So we got running right now. It's fluctuating a little bit still, but I think it always has. So we'll just see if it's related. Anyways, we're in Toledo, outside of Toledo at least. We went to the B&B Repairs. They give you a cool little mug when you go there, so that's nice. That and a pen. Looks to be a good high quality pen too. So got a little touchpad on the back side of it, so that's pretty cool. So we went there. Labor rate was $125 an hour. I brought them the filters and everything. So we have for filter change and replacing the sensors was 3 hours, 125, so $375. Oil was $109.95 for 5.5 gallons of oil. They had to use some brake clean, tube chassis grease, obviously, miscellaneous shop fees, yada yada. Basically $581.95 to do all that. Just a tag on the high side, but it's whatever. I'm gonna leave the truck running. Let's take a look at the engine, see if we can see our new stuff. By the way, I got the truck cleaned. It hasn't been washed in like probably 2 or 3 months. So it's looking shiny again. I like that. Oh yeah, they also told me that I was missing a lug nut cover on this axle. They gave me a new one. It looks like it was probably this one right here, probably. I don't know, it's one of them. That's cool of them. Alright, so there's our new filter. Everything else is cleaned up. So one of the things replaced was the crank positions, or the intake manifold pressure sensor. I believe that's up here somewhere. I'm not sure. At first I thought it was this one, but not. Something else. But then the second one we had replaced was the crank position sensor, which is somewhere down here. Again, I'm not sure because I didn't do it. I actually didn't look. Yeah, I think it's the other side, but there's a new oil filter. The thing looks to be pretty good over here. And again, I just realized I forgot to say why I had to get the crank position. Second issue was crank position sensor. Never talked about that much. I got a check engine light for it. Basically, the truck would hiccup. And what was going on was that the sensor was either not reading properly or it was losing signal completely. And so I looked into it. Basically, when it loses signal, the truck will go to a secondary crank sensor. And when it does that, it ceases injection operation for that split moment. And that's what causes the hiccup. And because it's intermittent, it would switch for a second, or attempt to switch but stay on the normal sensor. I don't know what it's exactly doing, but would throw a check engine light for PID 150 or 190. Check engine light for 190, which is engine speed, crank position sensor, reading erratic data or whatever, I don't know. So when it would do that, it would feel like you were on the throttle, let off for a split second, and get back on the throttle in like a snap of a finger. And it would sometimes do a really mild hiccup, other times it'd be a really hard hiccup to where you feel the shock go through the entire drive line and you often see a big white puff of smoke come out the exhaust too. So hopefully that fixes that issue. I don't have a check engine light for it right now, so it was probably cleared, but we'll see if it comes back. Again, I won't know. That usually didn't happen until I started driving. So anyways, that's the update there. I am going to now try to find me a load. It is 12:30, so hopefully that won't be too hard, and keep working till Thanksgiving. There we go. 6 brand new fuel tanks. 2 straps up front, 2 straps in the rear, 1 in the middle. Should be good to roll. Only about 12,000 pounds. Shouldn't need the lift axle. Should be smooth sailing. We're taking them to Marietta, Ohio. So let's get a move on. Get out of Detroit. We're in Troy, Michigan. Get out of Detroit before rush hour gets too bad. It's going on probably 3. So let's get a move. Guys, I swear the world just wants to watch me fail. One, I'm getting sick. I feel it. My throat's sore. And that right there. This right here is why we're going home. That right there is why we're going home. This truck is not happy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I still have a check engine light for the crank position sensor. Supposedly whenever that smoking, the hiss, whatever is going on happens, is what's throwing that check engine light. But when I read my codes, they're just done through my ELD, and they're probably not that accurate. So I don't know. I'm going home. I got like a 5.5 hour drive. This truck should make it. I'm going to a different mechanic who actually has the Cummins Insight software, and we're gonna hopefully be able to figure this out. I'm gonna get there at like 6 o'clock. He's gonna stick around. We're gonna hook up to it. We're gonna read it, and we're gonna hopefully get this problem fixed. I don't know why this guy suddenly decided to start going so slow. Yes, it's snowing, but it's not sticking or anything. It's 40 degrees out. We're gonna get this fixed. The problem is this guy that I'm going to, he's supposedly really good, and you get what you pay for. But reading his reviews, he charges like $185 an hour, which is a bit steep in my opinion. I mean, that's damn near dealership level for just being a regular mechanic. But we're gonna go back to him. I went to him once before when I first bought this truck. I think I had a no-start situation in my driveway. He came out, he was able to get it running. We took it to his shop and we fixed the lift pump. So yeah, this truck is not running right. It idles fine, but now it's driving rough. Even when it's not smoking, I can feel it. It's not running right. So I hope it makes famous last word.